Well, I got a little a notice today from a law firm. It talked about what the EEOC is. Now, that's an Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, and what they came out with laws just the last couple of days is that even though the COVID, is over as a pandemic and all this kind of stuff, the people with long-term COVID, that still have symptoms of COVID, from like a year ago or something, they're still covered under these laws. So that means your boss can't fire you, and they can't discriminate against you in anything you do, whether it's travel or housing or anything, because you have this long COVID. So you're protected. It says, like, the guidance explains that individuals who experience continued physical impairment associated with long COVID, such as ongoing and unresolved headaches, brain fog, and a whole bunch of things like that, you're still covered, that they can't fire you. So what do you do? Actually, here's a story about these three women who have that, and they lost careers, broken marriages, dismissed and disbelieved by family and friends, and they can't discriminate against you like that if that's happening to you. But how do you do that if you don't have money for a lawyer? Well, here's where to start going. You go to eeoc.gov. You file a complaint there. They're lawyers. You have to hire an attorney to do this and pay, $300 an hour, whatever they want to change. No, these are the government offices that enforce their laws. So they enforce them for free. So they'll sue the people for you and won't take any of the money. You'll get it. Now, the other group that does this is the ADA. That's the American Disabilities Act, and you could file there. And I would file everywhere, because everybody reads something will see something different in it, and you learn something. And they're at the ada.gov. They tell you there who to apply to, if it's an employee, if it's an air travel, it's a housing, or anything else. So all that is there. Don't hire an attorney. Definitely. But you can get attorney nonprofit help. And this is good to know about, because I went into findhelp.org, where I live in Washington, D.C., and put in legal disability. Okay. Look what I got. 243 organizations in my zip code that help you for free because you have a disability. Do you hear that? 243 organizations, legal organizations, scholars, and everybody will take these people to court for you, everything. That's what you do. I mean, if you go to Google, you're not going to find these people. You're going to find the people, you have a phone, you got a lawyer, and they're going to charge $500 an hour, or whatever the heck. And no, you don't have to share the money with them or do anything. You always get the free one first. And remember, so you're suffering from long-term COVID, and they say like 19 million. 19 million people are still suffering from COVID systems. And maybe they got it last year, 2 years ago, or whatever. So that's the stuff that's out there now. And so if have something like that, somebody has that and is suffering through, like, they can't fire you. They have to accommodate you in your workforce. Like, you only work less hours, or you don't have to go into work, and things like that, because of these symptoms. A lot of people who were pretending that it was all over were working full time, as soon as they thought most of it was gone, and they got sicker. So you don't have to get sicker. No, you have to know your rights, though. And that takes some work. And you don't have to pay $500 an hour to learn your rights, because the people who write the laws about your rights are free. So why hire somebody at $400 an hour to tell you what the law is, when you talk to somebody who wrote the law? And they're free. That's what we're trying to do at letsgohelp.com, and show you these alternatives. People don't know the alternatives because they're going to Google. And as soon as you get into that, man, you're going to spend money. So you got to stay away from there and use the free one first. And remember that we're also giving away grants now. We give three every month. On the 4th, we give out $60,000, where you could get $500 or $1,000 spent any way you want. On the 20th, we give out $500 to help you repair a car. A lot of people can't go to work, stuff like that, need a car repair. And we give out 25 free laptops every month. And that's on the 30th, because you can't get into this stuff and apply and find out without a laptop. People try to do it on the phone and are successful at times, but it's better to have have a laptop. So we're giving 25 free ones out every month. Let us help you too.